What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I am back with another video. And I apologize for the lack of the Best Spot theory. I was gonna do one tonight, but you know, things happen. Wanted to chill out, relax. It got a little bit too late, and I figured if I did a Best Spot theory tonight, we'd be going all the way to midnight. And I'm trying to figure out a way to shorten up the time. So we will have a Best Spot theory tomorrow. So hopefully we'll tune in and we can have a chat about a couple things. But let's talk about PUBG again. And it looks like yesterday I did a video, yesterday or 2 days ago I did a video in regards to the developer saying how PUBG will be 60 frames per second on the Xbox One X, and that they might have to lock it at 30 frames per second on the Xbox One / Xbox One S. And they said that they currently got the game running at between 30 to 40 frames per second on the base Xbox One console. Now, but with confidence, said 60 frames per second, no doubt, on the Xbox One X. So we were all talking about it, and I was going to do a Best Spot theory on this because there was a lot of people coming out the woodwork talking about disadvantage and how parity is needed, and crying that this is bad for the gamers, that somebody that has a much more powerful console shouldn't be able to play at higher frame rates, even if their console is capable of doing it. And 24 hours later, I think the same exact dev needed to clarify his statements to confirm that PUBG will be 30 frames per second across all Xbox consoles. So it was like, for all of us who made videos and tweeted and helped spread the news of PUBG being 60 frames per second on the Xbox One X, we're holding a big, fat, giant, juicy L with a side of steak sauce right now. And my video I'm showing you guys yesterday, you know, we're currently just under 2,000 views, 125 likes, 125 of you guys feeling like idiots right now. You know, we're behind it, and now people are running to this video 24 hours later talking about, you guys lie, you spread misinformation. Obviously, at the time that I made this video, I was not lying. I had the source right there. I had the link in the description below. It's all still there. So it was obviously news that reported yesterday. So none of us were lying. None of us jumped the gun. That's what the developer said. Now, the developer may have jumped the gun, but now there's an argument of like, well, was the X really even capable of doing 60 frames per second on a game? Well, I'm one of those to believe that the game, that the X probably could have done this at 60 frames. I mean, at least it would have been a better improvement if, let's say, hopefully they don't cap the frame rate. They just should leave it unlocked and just let the console does what it needs to do. If they keep both the Xbox One S and Xbox One X versions of the game frame rates uncapped, then I don't want to hear the bullshit. The X is going to do what it's going to do with its frame rate, and the S is going to do what it's going to do with its frame rate. And so that's one way to go about it. But I'm not going to sit. A lot of people running with this like, haha, the X can't do 60 frames per second, or the X CPU is too weak. It's not that. So clearly, this game is running at 60 frames per second or pretty close somewhere. And of course, there was already talks about, I think last year, about frame rate parity between games running on the Xbox One S and games running on the Xbox One X. First, the Xbox team said frame rates would be the same, and then they retracted some months later and said, you know what, that's actually really up to the developer, but they doubt any developer would make a frame rate change on a multiplayer game, you know. And it's looking like there's, I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like this would have been, you know, the first of a frame rate change in like a major game or a multiplayer game, and I felt like they should have just, like, you know, fuck the bullshit, fuck the parody argument. Let's just give it a go and let's see how this thing works. You know, we already know about PCs. You know, everybody assume, like, when you're gaming on a PC that everybody's playing on an even level field, that everybody's playing with the same exact rig, and that's not the case. You know, and PCs, nobody's playing at the same resolution, no one's playing at the same frame rate or none of that. And apparently, with some experts may say, well, consoles, it just can't work that way. But I'm not going to pretend upset about it. My thing is that the guy clearly 24 hours ago was confident in what he was saying about the frame rate on Xbox One X, and then this ultimate retraction of, no, it's 30 frames per second across the board. It's just like, I mean, who's really the idiot? Is it us spreading misinformation, or are we guys just going to ignore the fact that this was breaking news the other day? It was breaking news. But yeah, so we are wrong. I'm still going to try out the game and buy the game preview version. I think it drops December 12th. I think, is it $29.99 or $39? I think it's $29.99. So I'll be playing PUBG. If you guys are looking forward to a review from me in the time future, Hello Neighbors is probably going to be the next game I do a review on, and that'll be soon. That game's coming out December, I think, 9th. So Xbox got some gems coming before the year ends. But let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on this, your opinions behind this? And I just think it's odd the way that this thing went down. But hopefully developers just, I want a developer or a studio to take a chance, take a risk. And I want somebody to fully take advantage of the PlayStation 4 Pro and fully take advantage of the Xbox One X, and let's see what the hell this thing can do. But you guys let me know how you feel about this news and the retraction. Is it just me bullshitting and spreading misinformation again, as you say I always do, even though I had the proof and the links and whatever? But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the game turns out great and it runs great on the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, and therefore you fake Xbox One S and X owners can stop bullshit and stop crying and get the day going. All right, it's Kid Smooth. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. You guys have a good night or good morning if you're on this other side of the globe. And I'm starting to grow a beard, you know, trying to look good for the holidays. All right, you guys have a good one. Peace.